Derek from the Diocese of Kamloops, and I have a spiritual tip for you. And it all stems from God rested on the seventh day. What does that mean? Does that mean God was working so hard day number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and he was just out of breath, and he kind of said, I got to take a break and then catch my breath, and then I can be ready for the next week? No, that's not what it really means. What it really means is that God rested is that he had a purposeful contemplation, a deep pondering. Now, what does that mean? Let me give you an example. Supposing you're building a house, a beautiful house, and you're working on it all the time, and you keep working at it and fixing it and trying to perfect it, and you're working 7 days a week, and you actually never get time to actually sit down and enjoy your house. That would be purposeless. You need a day off, the Sabbath, to actually sit back in your comfortable chair and just enjoy the house that you have made. And that's the pondering, the contemplating, like, wow, this is a house I've built. I'm going to enjoy it. Another example is I have behind here, grandparents. Now, when parents, they're busy raising their children and there's not a whole lot of free time, but when they exit out of their being parents and then they eventually become grandparents, and this is where they can enjoy their grandchildren without the full work. They're actually enjoying the fruit of their labor. And so that's the idea of contemplation, is we take in a reading or a passage from the Bible and we just sit there and just in a very deep way with contemplation in a purposeful way to deeply take it in. And actually another way of looking at it is we take this one idea that God has given us through scripture or spiritual reading, and we try to look at it from all these different angles so that we really get a full flavor of it. And that's the contemplation, sitting back and relishing and enjoying the hard work of spiritual life, that is continually reading the Bible and reading spiritual reading and the catechism, and then taking the time to just sit back and, in a sense, enjoy the labor, the fruit of your labor. And so that's what contemplation is, resting on the Sabbath day, the seventh day.